Sorry for the audio, guys. If you guys hear any fuzzing or anything, because we're outside, right, where you want to be during this time. Right? But before we get started, right, you're going to need a 5-gallon bucket, okay, or just a bucket in general, your sand, and of course, your hose. Now, before we do anything, I was just going to clarify the bag. It says pill filter stand. Filter stand, and it's probably going to be your best choice. It's because it won't affect the pH in your water at all. And it is to be, well, it says it's going to be the cleanest out of all the sand, and more than play sand, which I recommend you just stay away. Just stay away from play sand. Even though it looks nice, it's not going to be worth it. It's just going to be a cloudy tank at the end of the day for the rest of the week. Okay, guys, as well, the first step is to grab of the bag. And it should just peel right open. We'll just pour it right in. There we go. Okay, now you don't want to pour the whole bag in, and because we're trying to clean the sand. So you want to put, well, I put half the bag. Let's see how that turns out. But this is a 5-gallon bucket, so it should wash relatively easy. See if we do it right. Well, if I do it right, you guys are just washing. Watching. And there's the dog in the shot. And what am I going to do? We have our sand in the bucket. Let's look over the grain, because I know what a lot of people are thinking. Let me get over to the camera. The grain is actually surprisingly well done. Then again, it's meant to go in a pill filter, so flow is really key for this. But it's not so thin that, you know, if you were to do a water change, it'll go over the place. That's what I like about it. And just for a heads up, I could have got all-purpose sand, but this is not what I'm looking for. I probably might do a video on the all-purpose sand and see how good that turns out, because with all-purpose sand you could get a lot of different colors, such as, you know, a brown, a white, right, or a tan on the beach, each type of thing, or even black. But this one, it's quite natural. It looks really natural. It's a mix between, I guess, all of them. A bit of white, a bit of gray, some brown, and black speckles. But they say it's a very, very good sand to clean out, to prepare for your aquarium. Or that's what I've been researching for the past hour or so. Then again, I am a beginner, but then again, this is what the video is about. But I would recommend, if you were going to choose any sand, do not choose play sand like the ones on playgrounds for a sand pit or whatnot, because that's actually, it is a fine grain, really fine grain actually. That's the problem with it. It's so fine that if you were to clean it, you know, for your aquarium, it's never ever gonna settle. It's just. And of course, the next step is to turn on the hose. Like I said, you want to do this outside because you are going to make a bit of a mess with the water. So let's get to it. Sorry if you guys couldn't hear me or anything, but the hose was on, and I'd rather not talk over the hose because it's doing most of the job. But you saw what I was doing there. I was stirring up up the sand and to get it all the dust and everything, because it doesn't matter if it's aquarium sand, all-purpose sand, or just, you know, sand from the beach or something like that. It's always gonna have some deposits just sitting there, especially if this is a store-bought sand. It always gets chipped little by little during stocking and shipping and whatnot to the store. As you can see, guys, I'm done preparing the sand, and this sand is going to be used for an upcoming video this week or tomorrow, depending what I get done today. So, subscribe, leave a comment, leave a like, and until then, have a fantastic Friday.